it is even better than it was pitched, and it is even more complicated and fun and interesting and playful than I could have ever imagined this job being.
I got a call from Kevin saying, "Can you come in and see me at Marvel?" And I went, "Oh, I'm getting a can.
We're done with you.
I'm getting a can." And he's going to be nice and generous and sweet about it, but I'm getting. And then he pitched this totally bonkers TV show.
I've always been hungry to lean into the comic book stories that we're leaning into in this show, and I didn't know if I'd have the opportunity to explore it, which is the reason why I wanted to be a part of the Avengers to begin with. When Joss asked me to, he said, look at these comics and tell me if you are interested. And those specific comics are the ones that Feige said, this is what our show is going to be about for WandaVision.
It's twilight time.
Wanda and Vision, aren't we a five-pair?
This is our home now. I want us to fit in.
Oh, this is gonna be a gas!
Our content is so different than Marvel. It's like a conversation of American sitcom through the decades with Marvel film, and they're constantly in dialogue with one another. So it's been really fun and different.
Vision and Wanda found their own lane to swim in a really crowded,
Yes.
pool, and that was great. And then to be given this, and Lizzie said it right, this gift to be able to really explore these characters in detail, I think it's been wonderful.
Where did you two move from? How long have you been married, and why don't you have children yet?
Our story.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from...
Moved from where? Married when? Damn it, why?
Oh, Arthur, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Just all of us launching into this, and I was frightened. I hadn't been on stage or in front of an audience for ages, and the combined spirit just sort of really, I think, launched us into this space where we could just behave like idiots, and we really have absolute idiots.
I really loved filming the 70s specifically because of the content.
Yep.
It was like the most Lucy I went in this series. It was actually the only time Matt Jackman told me I was too much.
This is really happening.
Like days of old, lighting the spark of love that fills me.
Am I dead?
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
I love working with Lizzie for a number of reasons. She's incredibly punctual. And I am too. And it drives me nuts when people are late. And she's never lazy. She's fastidious. She's always comes to set with an idea. And I do too. And I think that
and we're always like texting about it too.
But and you would be surprised how many actors don't come to set.
I think the thing that I've loved most about working with Paul specifically in this situation is even though Paul was painted red and in other movies, and we've had to do really ridiculous things in reality of like blowing up something in his head while there is a Josh Brolin in a onesie with a hockey glove on. Like there's a lot of crazy imaginative things we've had to do together. But I think Paul and we both have these inner children that met on this show.
That's right.
And we are just hamming it up like we
God.
have never done in our careers before. And we are given so much license to do it. And it has been a ball that we are swinging for the fences. And then Matt Jackman comes in and says, swing harder. And we're like, what?
Really? Because
We've chewed up every single scenery possible.
Yeah, that's true. Some outrage, never not one moment undersold.
It's been fun. Sitcoms are fun.
Each day I pray for evening just
unusual couple, you know?
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Because of this show, I feel like such a strong sense of ownership of Wanda, and I'm so excited now that we've cracked open this other part of her, so that there hopefully could be more stories to tell. And it's been such an incredible gift. I've really loved doing this show.
And what I love about the show is, as mad as that trailer that I'm sure you've seen is, it's actually a really elegantly put together puzzle piece. I think, you know, when everything, as bonkers as it looks, everything will make sense. And I think that's a really, really strong piece of writing.